Hey guys, welcome back to Thomas and I's restoration project on the 1967 Datsun 411. Today we're going to be focusing on putting the engine, transmission, and clutch all together to put it in the car tomorrow, and this is us looking for part numbers. Okay, so we used ChatGPT to help us find our bolts, and we're going to see if it actually worked.
Maybe not, I don't know.
But it's also just a bag of bolts, so we have to test to see which one we think it's gonna be for
I
what.
believe these are for the flywheel because they're 1 inch long and they're 3/8 and they're fine thread.
So the little red book that Tom and I were using earlier in the video has all of the part numbers for the car, but unfortunately since the car is so old, they don't translate to today's, which is why we had to use ChatGPT. ChatGPT got our back. That's crazy.
So now we're going to take the flywheel and attach the flywheel to the motorator. This thread's a little fucked up, but it's okay. We're just going to crank her home. Alright, flywheel time. So now we're going to mount the flywheel. I'm just going to go like so. Well, I'm going to go bolt through it so I don't drop it on my toes. I've got the safety slides on right now.
So this is what we're using.
Oh, all right. Don't have to go crazy with the Loctite because this is the super strong stuff. And this flywheel might have to come off again at some point.
Hopefully not, though. Not in our lifetime.
Not in our ownership. Oh, yeah. So, overpainted this block. Also, painted a crankshaft that we're bolting this flywheel onto. Just making it extra fun. And by extra fun, I mean it's not extra fun at all.
And we'll be back once we put all the bolts into it. Okay, so now we have to torque it, and it's said to torque it between 35 to 45 foot-pounds, so we're doing it at 40 foot-pounds.
You might have to balance the motor for me. It's gonna be swinging all over the place. So you're gonna want to do the star pattern here. Alrighty. Flywheel done.
Sweet. We're doing some ghetto stuff because
Our clutch alignment tool is not the right size. So when your clutch alignment tool is not the right size, tape's your friend.
don't do this at home.
Don't. Stupid.
But we're just lazy and we don't want to buy a new one.
So now the clutch tool is all wrapped with electrical tape. There's pretty minimal play concentrically around, so we should be able to bolt the pressure plate up onto it, and we should be able to get the transmission on, no problem. But if we do have a problem, it's because I have the wrong clutch tool and I'm being a hack, but we're gonna give it a try.
So we're using the blue Loctite on these guys. The one that we're using looks like that. And we're just screwing them all on diagonal to each other. That is, again, like a star pattern. So they're all on. We still have to torque them, which might be difficult, but We got that. Right, Tom?
Yep.
So torquing it ended up being easier than we expected it to be. So it's all torqued up and Thomas grabbed the transmission. He's trying to find the screws for the starter area? Or just in general?
The starter. But I believe I have the wrong ones, which is very unfortunate. Because we might need to go make another trip to the hardware store.
Which we've already been there twice today. But this is our starter. Pretty ancient looking, honestly. And we're just gonna hope that it works. Because we did not test it. We're just gonna put it on as is. So, yeah.
Can you give me that socket?
So Thomas and I just put the transmission onto it. He's looking for longer bolts because we want to put a washer between there because it's just too shy, but it fit. And our little, where did you put the, oh, here it is. This guy got totally destroyed in there, but it worked because they mated together. So yeah, success.
Tighten me up,
Just
Mama.
kidding. We're putting Loctite, the blue one again, on the bolts because we're not putting the washer. There you go.
Loctite smells really funky.
Yeah, it smells awful. 0 out of 10 on the sniff test. Can't tell if it's a Loctite.
A Loctite or the metal shit? Loctite or metal shit?
It's getting to me. Lauren is not good at
Dropping the nuts. You gotta hold the nuts.
Remember when
You
I
gotta
dropped
cherish the
your
nuts.
Corvette thing?
Oh, yeah.
Ew, I think this is dog poop.
Delicious.
That's what I'm smelling. Okay, no shoes, I guess. Like it smells like poop.
It smells like shit in here.
Maybe it was not the Loctite. It was definitely not the Loctite. It was poop. So after Thomas found the torque spec, we torqued all of the bolts on the transmission and we were finally done with that. So stay tuned for the next video, which will be us struggling to put the engine and transmission in the car. Thanks for watching.